I guess I could loop and just grab this and grab this. That would make it a little bit easier for me. What happened? Where'd my HP go? I'm burning. Oh gosh, that's so bad. How do I stop myself from burning? Oh, if I lose this to burning? Yo, I would be furious.
Striking out on his own was idiotic to the utmost degree.
Dang, doddering old fool.
Had he only been more patient, we could have all joined with the Imperial Army's main corps and mobilized as one cohesive unit.
It seems the kingdom's offer of shelter to the Central Church incensed him to act.
So I realize I get Count Row and Gwendol confused in my brain all the time. All the time.
You know
I thought one was the other
Lord
one.
Lonato's hatred for the church and their kind has festered. Ever since the day they brought a blade down on his son's neck.
But what of his adopted son? Wasn't he made a knight of the royal family? For a time he served the Grand Duke of Etha as well. I can't possibly fathom what the man is thinking.
Really? The matter seems rather open and shut to me. He possesses a burning hatred for both the church and the Archbishop at its head.
Fair enough.
Just as they deserve the ultimate punishment in Lonato's mind, so too does the king, who has chosen to take them in.
If only he'd slowed down for a moment to consider how his ridiculous actions would affect me.
Right.
I carried out my betrayal of the kingdom with the promise of imperial protection of our territory firmly in sight. That will, of course, all be for naught if this ends with our lands razed to the ground and my head skewered on the lance of the enraged king of Fargus.
I feel like this is the same discussion they had on the Black Eagles realm.
I imagine he will be quite angry. Yes. We should prepare ourselves for what's to come.
If Lord Lonato and his men fall, Aryan Road is sure to be met with a siege. In which case, we hand it back to the kingdom. A peace offering, if you will. But if Lonato emerges victorious, we defect to the Empire as planned. Both sides covet the fortress. Whichever way the winds of war blow, we only need match them to stay afloat.
The Winds of War. That's a good name for a finisher. Winds of Change, I think, was Wade Barrett's finisher.
Are you sure, Your Excellency? Normally, you'd balk at such cagey behavior.
Don't play dumb with me, Gwendol. You've said it yourself. There will be no shame in surrender as long as you fight tooth and nail to the end.
Fair. I think I agree with that. Anywho, I'm gonna continue cleaning up, so I'll be right back. Okay. Good day. Hold on. There we go. Good day, good people. It's another fine day in the year of the Paradigm. Toon Link Dave, Bravo Dave, and I'm Makaris. I am the United States Savior. Welcome back to our final route on 3 Hopes. We are doing Azure Gleam, and it is time for our war council. Don't know why that was a struggle to say, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta do it. Let's go to where before we actually start, because this is something that I forgot. I said at the end of the episode we would be updating and we would have a good noodle board. I forgot to put it at the end of the last episode, so instead we're gonna start every episode with a catch up on the good noodle board, as we see right here. Very early doors, whoever has the most good noodle points, who is an eligible bachelor or bachelorette or whatever, will be getting that Merc Whistle. Right now it is a 3-way tie. We are, as I said before, very early doors between Dimitri, Mercedes, Gatekeeper, and these will be assigned pretty arbitrarily, let's be real. But they'll be assigned nonetheless. Let's watch-cha-cha. Now just fade it back off. We don't need an extensive watch-cha-cha, but we will be going through to peek at your comments from last time. The Datekeeper was the name of the episode. I was so not ready. Not ready in the slightest, but here we are. Gatekeeper, playable unit. He's gonna be on the team. And this is the time that we're randoming. That kind of sucks. Whatever. We'll see. To start, you finally got to this point on your third path. You always unlock the Gatekeeper as a playable unit, the ultimate reward for playing 2 games with multiple routes. Fair enough. Very cool. 2 games, so do you only get Gatekeeper if you've played, like, if you have, like, save data from, like, 3 houses? I think that would kind of suck, but would also be great. They did indeed just say Gatekeepers in your party, as Thunder mentioned. Let's see. No, he just says you have to do 2 playthroughs. I understand. I see. He joins on your 3rd. Admittedly, I thought you would talk to him. You had to talk to him to get him. Not the case. Safety dance route, baby. It's gonna be all dancing finale. We can dance if you want to. Let me see. Ayla/Atlan's canonical name is Shez. I did know that. I've definitely read it a couple times before. It just didn't stick. They're my babies. Let me see. Orzo, commenting this early since it was asked early, but this game is basically an explanation of what happens without a main character. Shez doesn't actually influence the prologue. The only thing that happens or needs to happen is Byleth not existing. That means that Yuritsa becomes a professor, Monica gets saved, and Thales is kicked out. Thales being kicked out causes Cornelia to try her coup, and if you recall rather, the very beginning of Golden Wildfire, Shahid invades, yes. Because he did hear about those events. Each of the chapter 3 fights happen on every route, and since Shez is the only one who can conclude, since Shez only goes to 1, we can conclude they don't really influence the victory. That is very fair. That is very fair, actually. Pre-time skip is the same on every route, then at chapter 9 it splits. I think it's most likely a path at Golden Wildfire and expecting, accepting the Byleth Shez focused events like Judith and Gerald dying. Probably meant expecting. And it would probably go down much like that in this game. Fair enough. Would it? Well, I don't have any data for what goes on past chapter 9 in Azure Gleam. So we'll see. We will see. Jessica, surprise, playable Gatekeeper, the hidden unit. Unfortunately, no support, so Ayla can't give him the Merc Whistle. Tragic, huh? Gosh darn it. Let me see. Azure Moon and 3 houses. Ash was the most broken up about Dedu's death after Dimitri. Those 2 became very good friends. I feel like I remembered them having, like, a nice little support scenes. And Ayla finally gets some Mercurius. You got it a while ago. I think we might have 2 of them. I don't know if I remember that or not. I'm not sure. I was wondering about the frozen webcam. It was frozen for about 4 minutes. OBS has been tripping. They still haven't. I don't know if they've gotten an update yet. I might have updated like just like out of like what word am I thinking of? Out of habit. Because when I see an update, I'm just like, alright, we might as well just go for it. I'll usually read the patch notes. But they had a not so great update. Gold, good news, Dimitri. We already know what Rodrigue said that day, right? He died like a true knight. And that, Felix don't like that. Felix insulted me. AV 2025. What can I say except it? Yeah. Let me see. AV, you can't let your allies die. We aren't playing on Golden Wildfire. You can't tell me what to do. I will gladly do that if Cyril is one of my allies. Ray was spreading your army thin, but I can't. The I can't leave anyone behind mentality definitely is something that Dimitri resonates with. That is true. That is true. That is very him. Hubert dying on this route. Ha 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 ha. I have a feeling that might happen. Which is fair enough. I think it's about that time. And then next battle is the really only Ash and Dimitri versus Lonato in terms of battle dialogue. So pretty low-key standard. I see. Reverse Queen says, congrats on getting the Dimitri Mercy support on this. I saw some people getting completely forget it before getting time locked. I thank you guys, because that's not the one I was going to go for first. But when there's like time locked ones, I'm like, alright, we gotta jump on that, because we've been locked on one before, and I think that was Lawrence and who do we lock? Marianne. I had theirs locked because I didn't know that they could be locked time-wise, and I learned the hard way. Let me see. Also, as someone who wanted more Dusker, seeing soldiers and generals from Dusker is so nice. That is also fair. Because on this, kind of like on this route, or even in this game per se, I do like that they are like building a new relationship with Dusker, which is not something that I think they had the ability to do in 3 houses. I guess they could have had the ability to do it, but they were more focused on, I guess, the impending war because it started earlier. Yeah, it started earlier in 3 houses than it did in 3 hopes. Is that right? Yes. Because it started during our monastery days in 3 houses, where I think it was a slightly longer wait here in 3 hopes. Because they had other things to deal with regardless. Last we have Sonic, who says, the moment we've been waiting for, the Gatekeeper is finally playable. Gatekeeper has an ability that when you have a long enough combo, Gatekeeper will attack the enemy that has immunity to all ailments. I'm sorry, he has an immunity to all immunity to all ailments, which is a unique ability where you can acquire all hidden abilities. Interesting. Well, that's kind of neat, actually. And then we have Seth Flame and Rodrigue, since you didn't do this one last time, is a fusion of Sylvain and Monica, and Shamir. Requirements is that you time your attacks. I'm not timing attacks out here, I'm button mashing. Once our main character walked down the path of Mortal Savant, she became enlightened and has become the most powerful dancer, you better believe. Gatekeeper is unlocked by completing 2 routes, and I remember that Felix has a support that can only be unlocked by watching a Felix and a net support. So we'll probably go down that route very soon. They had very cute supports in 3 houses, and I think I paired them off in 3 houses because of their supports. Was it the singing? Did they have the singing support? Her little songs, and Felix was like, dude, I kind of, okay, keep singing. I think that was the case. Anywho, thank you, this is the wrong controller. Thank you for the comments, you guys. Let's go ahead and let's start our episode, shall we? Okay, we will see what my voice is able to get through on this. So, I am in the process of continuing to fight off a cold. I think I'm on the tail end of it, but it's the portion of just coughing up a whole bunch of so there will probably be a bunch of jump cuts in this episode, unfortunately. But you know, I'll be doing all that's on my end. You guys should be fine. You. Yeah, I'm not talking to you actually. I might talk to the soldier here.
How can I be of service?
Arianrod is the seat of House Rose Power. It is renowned as one of the most impenetrable fortresses in all of Fodlan. If we're able to defeat Lord Lenato and Magdred, and then carry that momentum west to Fell Arianrod, we should be able to gain the advantage, even in the face of the Imperial Army's superior forces.
Come on over.
Okay. No.
That reminds me.
Recently, several of the Church's scholars are headed to Galatea territory, I believe at the invitation of the Count. Galatea evidently has impoverished is an impoverished place, devoid of anything but wild waste. I can read, I promise. I guess they're working on some kind of reclamation project. In the event, I'm glad that the both of us and them are going to be helping the people of the kingdom. Galatea, okay. Very cool, very neat. I've talked to old Kathy.
Is there a problem?
Lenato, oh, well, you're not Lenato.
Indeed.
He said Lord Lenato. This is Rodrigue. I know Lord Lenato. He served Rufus for a time, you see. And I heard that Castle Gaspard was granted to him on the recommendation of the Grand Duke. However, the two of them clash quite frequently. So maybe it was simply a way to rid himself of a bothersome man. The last time I saw Lord Lenato was at Lambert's funeral, I believe. I can scarcely believe that this is how we will meet again. It pains my heart. Dang. So, I was gonna say, it's not just really Ash who's getting infected here. I guess it's Rodrigue, too.
Greetings.
As we turn our forces to the south, the Margrave keeps his eye on the
The
north.
story goes.
He actually has another son in addition to Sylvain. No, I shouldn't speak about matters pertaining to other houses. It's fine. Not gonna ask if you don't want to say anything. We can just drop
I
it.
understand.
Yes, let's. My apologies for bringing up such difficult matters. Now then, we have the intelligence, the ID, the intelligence division. We got one of those. Okay. We've had intelligence that the enemy will employ a company of skilled mercenaries in the coming battle. Uh-oh.
Right.
We'd be well served to prepare for all matters of ferocity. That's not good. Okay, then I guess I'll be prepared for that. Where are we going next? There's somebody over here. Happy! Is this the first time that Happy and Constance weren't recruited on the same map? They were on... they were on the... were they on the Golden Wildfire map? I know they were on Black Eagles. I think they might have been, who knows? Guess the speed's dying out there somewhere. I guess I'm with you people now. Well, beat's dying out there
Honestly,
somewhere.
I
Still,
don't
to think
know.
that I ended up in the kingdom after all? Be a real hassle to have to explain all that stuff, though. I sure hope I don't run into her. Who? Her? It's a long story, too long. Don't worry about it. I'm worried about it. I know who her is, based on, like, what I know about you, but Ayla doesn't. I'm not sure if Ayla learned on any route. Or Ellen. I'm not sure if it was ever mentioned. That's not entirely true. I think in her A support, she did talk about that to Atlan or Ayla. Probably Ayla, since they were the first ones together. I think so. I'm pretty sure that was in her A support. I can be fighting my hardest. As long as I'm having a way to survive, I can choose that. I choose that, always. But I'm feeling relief not to be fighting the Empire again soon. I can be giving my full strength now. Yeah, it's a relief. I'd imagine you're none too enthusiastic about fighting former allies. Yes. However, it is being inevitable. I will be having to steal my heart. Right now, I'm only focusing on the fight in front of me. I cannot be affording to worry about who I am facing. I was gonna say, she also has former allies here from the academy, you know? Like, for real, Petro, we got friends everywhere. We go way back, Yes, you two are in here. I've seen you multiple times as I've come to eat. I think Castle Gaspard is in Road territory, which is fairly close to Dominic
The
Lands.
thing is,
I've actually met Count Rowe myself. I guess we only spoke a tiny bit. He was always going off on his attendance. Honestly, he didn't make a very good impression on me. If we're fighting Lord Lenato and the Empire's army, then it makes sense that we have to face Count Rowe next, right? I don't imagine they just open their gates if we lay siege to a castle with a large army. Nope, definitely not. I'm surprised that you guys didn't have a conversation together. You're standing right here.
to tell the truth,
As I understand it, the Southern Church is one of the churches in Adrestia that's part of the Saros faith. They apparently had a doctrine dispute with the Central Church a long time ago. But the old Southern Church, rather, and the modern one must be entirely different, right? I'll ask Hal. What do you mean? Aren't they the same organization with the same doctrine?
let me think.
Well, the present Southern Church is actually under the Empire's command, and their bishop abides by the Empire's dictates as well. Emperor dictates as well, rather. The bishop's name escapes me, but if I recall, he's the father of one of the students who was in the Black Eagles? Wonder if the people in the Empire weren't surprised by the changes regarding to the church. I imagine I'd be a bit confused myself if something I'd taken as a given was suddenly so rejected. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Like, clearly we know that's Bernie's dad. But I think they kind of handled the swap over fairly well. They didn't have too many revolts over the religious part in the Empire. They did a little bit in the Golden Wildfire in the in that territory, but not so much in the Empire.
Let's see.
Now that Lord Lenato has pledged his allegiance to the Empire, it's pretty likely they'll try and stop him. They can't get a reputation for abandoning those who
Hear you
support
there.
him. After all, that would be a huge return for anyone who's planning to betray the king and go over to the Empire. So I bet the Emperor will make an effort to rescue
Not
the Gaspard
good.
army. Makes me feel like, I don't know, like the war's truly begun. Yeah, I guess having someone defect really makes it feel like, oh yeah, things are serious. Alright, Arval, you got any different dialogue for me?
Incidentally,
This will be your first time in Magdra. I hear a dense fog blankets the land there. I wonder if you'll be able to manage. This might be like our first time in this, like, area. Like, for real, for real.
Huh?
What do you mean? Don't try and hide it. We both know you can be directly challenged
how
sometimes.
tiresome.
Just spare me the grief of having to watch you accidentally wander into enemy encampments. Huh? Accidentally? Boy, I walk in there and say, hey, what's up, hello, and I slice them all down. While dancing. Forget about it. Alright. Let me see. I kind of just wanted to walk around here and, like, pay attention to things that are going on. You feel? Because on this ride, I kind of want to pay attention more to, some of the, like, side characters and optional dialogue. Not all of it, but just a little bit more of it. That's why I talked to those couple of people from earlier. There's somebody over here. It's Ash! Sulking in the corner. I can't figure out why Lord Lenato would start a reckless fight. He might hold a grudge against the church because of my stepbrother, but to go so far, rather, is recruiting people from the city into his forces. I agree.
see.
Yeah, whatever the circumstances, dragging civilians into it doesn't make sense. The people of the city love Lord Lenato, and I'm sure they wanted to fight for his cause.
It's not okay.
But even so, there's no excuse for sending those without training to experience in battle. Or experience in battle. Yeah, I know, Asha. I'm gonna give Ash a good noodle star after that. Because I just expected him to sulk. But he does have his head in the game, so Ash. That's your first good noodle star, my guy. Congratulations to you. I digress, let's keep going. Because I need to be a little bit more fair, because I know the people who I haven't seen supports for are probably going to get good noodle stars during their supports. And I've seen all of Ash's supports, for the most part. And I haven't seen his supports with the rest of the blue line, so we still have some to get there. But for people like Happy, and Petra, who I know don't have a bunch of supports with the blue lines, just from what I've seen so far. Yeah, it's not gonna look good for them in terms of getting more good noodle points.
Come on over.
Or good noodle stars, rather. Yeah, no, I'm not talking to you. I mean, I guess I could talk to Cyril. Yeah, no, we'll talk to Felix instead.
Yes, you. That reminds me.
Back when I was 14 or 15, the boar and I went out west to help quell the rebellion. Rebellion? What? That's when I witnessed the beast inside him. I know exactly what I saw. Tell me, do you think you can imagine the look on his face when he slew the enemy commander? I can't.
Let's see.
We're talking about Dimitri, right? I have no idea. He was so detached when he strikes down the enemies now. Then I'll tell you, he smiled. He stood over the enemy's commander's miserable corpse and smiled, drunk on his own bloodlust. Oh my gosh. I now know that commander was deeply involved in the Dusker incident. Oh. It's not wrong to want revenge, but when I look at him now, it makes my stomach turn. I was gonna say, I think we had a little bit of, I think we had most of that detail in Three Houses. But boy, I feel like it hits harder, like it. Now that he's not a raging psychopath.
My thanks.
The Archbishop is both moved and deeply grateful for the kingdom that has accepted us. In our view, it would be lamentable if we met your noble deeds with our own failure to cooperate. Bearing that in mind, we dispatched a portion of the Knights of Saros to rush to your aid. You're gonna fight too? Guess the reason, I get the reason rather, but you're gonna fight too? You're not a knight, just the Archbishop's assistant. And as such, it is my responsibility to stand at the vanguard and oversee the battle in Lady Rhea's stead. The Knights of Saros are the finest in the land, rather. They are every bit as equal to the kingdom's army, and I have no doubt we will be of great service to you. Thank you, Sadatha. Hey, Reward Master, you look good in blue out here. Okay, never mind, I'm gonna stop. Hey, King Dimitri, I've already talked to you apparently.
Hello there.
Hey, Dedue!
Well then.
I suspect you know, but Lord Lonato is Ash's adoptive father. So long as Ash is resolved to fight, we shouldn't interfere.
Please.
However, Lord Lonato will likely be a difficult opponent to for our friend, rather. Please bear that in mind. Great. I'll bring him to the battle.
Good day.
I shall be joining the fight in the Kingdom's army in this fight as well. Of course, I did not just up and come here. I secured Lady Rhea's permission first. Okay.
Come on.
Huh, that must mean you can fight a little at least. Glad to have you. Goodness, a little? I'll have you know that despite my appearance, I'm quite accustomed to the battlefield. And on that note, Sedith and I look forward to fighting alongside you. Alright, Dorka. Who else? Oh no, we're just missing, it looks like, Cyril over there. So we're not missing anybody, so we're good to use some supports. Are you ready is the real question. And I need to get the wheel prepared because I think I need to add more people to the wheel. Look at everybody here. Sooner or later, this is going to be opened up. And when that opens up, everyone's going to be great. Phenomenal even. But for right now, it is support time. Okay, so support time, then I guess we'll do the Gatekeeper Paralog and we'll get to the map and then we'll be good to go. So, who do we have? I don't know if we have that many. Actually, okay, never mind. That's a lot more than I thought. We have plenty, apparently. I take it all back. You and Ash can start. Little Flame, the master of catching all the fish.
This lovely weather gives cause for my feet to wander of their own accord.
I guess it's more of a, she was more of an eat all the fish. She didn't really catch any of them. For real, for real.
Hmm? Oh, I think I spy a familiar face. Good day, Ash.
What I wouldn't give for just Flame to just say a whole bunch of, like, modern slang.
Morning, Flame. Out for a stroll?
Yes. And you are... fishing?
Of course. I had just mentioned that she was like the queen of not actually catching all the fish, but eating all the fish, and she's immediately drawn to someone who was fishing.
The army's a bit short on provisions, so I was thinking I could help add to the pile.
What a simply splendid idea. Can I take a look at your catch?
Oh, help yourself. I've been out here since before dawn, so there's quite a few fish already.
There they are.
Goodness, you're right. You must be a talented angler indeed.
Oh, thanks, Flame. And yeah, not to brag or anything, but I'm pretty confident in my abilities with the
I don't want to brag, but your boy's pretty good at fishing.
My brother used to take me fishing in a nearby river when I was little.
So he taught you all you know? Oh, I must admit I'm ever so jealous. I used to go fishing with my mother long ago, but I haven't done it in years at this point. And if I even think about getting close to a river now, my brother swoops down to give me an earful.
Dang.
I'm sure he's just concerned. I'd be scared to let my younger siblings fish all by themselves too.
Well, more importantly, that's not our actual brother, but you know, continue.
Do you want to give it a go now?
Really?
Why not? I mean, I'll be right here to make sure you don't fall in or anything.
Thank you very much, Ash. I'm going to catch a big one.
Or nothing. Looks like nothing. Oh!
I hooked one.
Look at that line bend. It must be huge.
Curses. It escaped.
I caught a glimpse of its shadow when you tried to reel it in. That thing was a monster.
I'm surprised to learn this river is home to a fish as large as that.
It's not surprising to me that Flame's whole support here is about catching all the fish. Some things never change.
Same. I've been coming here for a long time and never once seen one that big.
It is decided then. The next time I find that fish, I will capture it. Will you join me again when that time comes? My brother will be more amenable if you agree to be there watching over me.
Sebeth amenable? Yeah,
lmao.
that'll be the day.
Double lmao.
But sure, I'd be glad to tag along.
Yeah, that'll be the day. Maybe if I kill Sebeth off. Flame can catch all the fish she wants. Petra to do. I didn't think I got this one. I was actually looking forward to this one. These are both like people from the outskirts of the three main kingdoms or alliances or empires that have had problems with either the empire or the kingdom, etc., etc. Good.
Need something?
I have been noticing that you are going out of your way to be helping me. Even more than the others. Why is this?
You're a foreign queen. Neglecting you would reflect poorly on His Majesty.
You do not need to be worrying. I possess skill at adapting. Before, I was thinking Fargus was too cold. But now, I have become adapted to it.
Good.
But I am experiencing a problem. I still have struggles with the language of Fodlan. Perhaps you can be teaching me?
Me? Teach you the language?
Yes. I know the tongue of Dusker also has many differences from Fodlan's. But you speak as if this is your land of home.
You give me too much credit.
No. I think she doesn't give you enough credit. You actually have mastered the tongue very well.
I am spending my days with native speakers just like you. And I am always studying with hardness. But you are still surpassing me in this language. How did you become this way?
His Majesty taught me. He felt it unproductive to communicate in broken sentences, so we spent years teaching each other.
Okay.
An exchange of languages. That idea is a wonderful one. If Dimitri found success teaching you, maybe you can be doing the same for me. Do we have agreement?
Why me?
You said that Dimitri is not wanting me to be neglected.
lmao.
Not being able to convey my feelings is giving me great sadness. It is making me feel frustration and loneliness. When I was first in Fodlan, I could not be saying anything in this language. Whenever Edelgard was speaking to me, I could only be staring back at her with big, confused eyes. Then I decided to be studying on my own. But the nobles were laughing. and
Wow.
saying my words were ugly.
Wow.
It was the same for me, but His Majesty was always close. If ever I struggled with a word, he would teach me.
But I was a hostage. I was without such a teacher. Until today. Now I am having you.
I suppose you do.
That's agreement. You know what? Dude, this one might be overdue. That's a good noodle star for you. That's your first one. Likely your first mini. I'm gonna get you one. Does Petra deserve a good noodle star for that? I don't think she's earned one from that dialogue, but the dude definitely does. That's my boy. I suppose you do. My guy to do. Love him to bits. Ingrid, you have Felix, which I'm kind of excited about. Go ahead. I know they used to butt heads a little
My
bit.
apologies, Felix. Am I getting in the way of your work?
No, I just finished up. What do you need?
I picked this up on the training grounds. I think it might be yours.
Huh?
Hey, that's my brother's spur. I thought I'd lost it.
I ran around asking all the knights who it belonged to. The royal crest made it seem important. You really should take better care of it. Didn't Glenn receive this as a gift from the late king?
Glenn. Right. Glenn and you. Ah, I remember now. I forgot his brother's name. But the second she said Glenn, I was like, oh.
Yep.
Don't shrug me off like that. I am surprised. You never struck me as the type to keep such a memento with you.
Dang. Really, when she said Glenn, I was like, oh gosh, all the things just connected in my mind again. Everything went boom, bap, 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 and I was like, oh, I'm all caught up. I'm all caught up.
Guess I thought it might come in handy someday.
Whatever you say. Just make sure you don't misplace it again.
Ingrid. Wait,
Yes?
you should have it.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me? Absolutely not. I could never accept something so precious.
When my brother was appointed by the king, who do you think he told first? It wasn't me or my father. It was you. So take it.
But
If you want the truth, I always planned to give it to you anyway.
Dang.
I just never found the right time.
Well, if you insist, then I accept. Thank you, Felix.
But don't get the wrong idea. I'm not doing this so you can go drown yourself in grief.
Oh, I am very much aware. I know full well how much you detest such displays of sentimentality. I should get going. I have a meeting to attend. Farewell, Felix.
Yeah, Felix, I got you. Ironically enough, Felix, good noodle star. I know how hard that kind of is for him, so you know what? That's for him. And I feel like their A support after that setup might kind of bang. Do we have a net? We do. Sure. Go for it.
Another beautiful day. Perfect weather to get a bit of training in.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Okay. You know when a scene starts with this music? It's gonna bang, but in a silly way.
Hey, Annette. Not used to seeing anyone else up and about this early. What's up?
Oh, this is awful. Just the worst.
This doesn't have anything to do with me, does it?
It absolutely does. You sang my song in front of the other mercenaries.
Oh no.
Your song? Oh, you mean the one about the horse that had a human face?
I'm glad her songs are back.
No! I mean, yes, but that's not what it's about at all.
Really? I could have sworn the lyrics said something about the guy's body being 80% horse. I liked it so much I couldn't stop humming it to myself. And then I had to teach it to the other mercs when they overheard me.
Which explains why I heard it in all corners of the camp. It really caught me off guard. I haven't sung it for anyone else yet. Only you.
Ooh.
Sorry, should I have kept it to myself? I thought it was a great little tune, honest.
I'm glad you liked it that much, but I hadn't even finished writing the lyrics yet. I don't mind my songs getting around once I'm happy with how they turned out.
So I'll be real. I think it's funny how like on I think 2 occasions already this episode I've been like, you know what? It was Annette and Felix who had their little sing-songy thing. And I kinda liked Annette's songs, and suddenly here we are. And then I forget what the other thing is that I said today that also fishing with Flame. Immediately her first scene. Are you fishing, Ash?
But it's super embarrassing when people hear one before I've finished writing it.
I guess you got a point. But I like to push back to see how you go.
Come on, is it really so bad to show something off while it's still in progress? Everything's gotta start somewhere. And besides, the earlier you let people listen to your songs, the sooner you can get their feedback and incorporate it.
Yeah?
Maybe, but I still feel weird about it. Either way, my song's out in the wild now, and there's no putting that cat back in the box. I guess I'll just have to wait till everyone forgets it.
Dang.
Hey, I'm really sorry about all this. I could tell everyone to pretend like they never heard it, if you think that would help.
No, absolutely not. That'll just make them all suspicious.
Fair enough, huh?
In that case, why don't you just finish the song? Then you can sing the final version for everyone, and they'll forget about the old one in no time. You might not be happy with it right now, but it's clearly catchy if all those people are loving it.
You have a point there. I guess I just need to finish up the lyrics then.
That's the spirit. Though I do really like the whole 80% horse part.
Oh my gosh. I hope we get to hear the song during, like, maybe their A support or something. Okay, then I guess we're ready to go. Yeah? Yeah, I guess so. Here, I will go ahead and... Do I need to do any training before we move out? Probably so. Just because we're spinning a wheel. Probably do my best to get everyone up to like 25. Because we got the funds. And I know we have some stuff that we haven't sold. So we'll probably be good regardless. I just don't want to like push people too high. Thank you. I don't want to push them too high and essentially not be able to get them better stat pulls in the future, I guess. I don't know.
I hope I can be.
You feel me? Although I guess we have a bunch of like regular items too. That'll like just be like regular stat boosters. And I can get a bunch of them with the renown that we have. I just have not done that, so maybe I should do that, to be honest. You know? That might be the plan. My other thing is, I don't even think we're at like a enemy level like 25 yet. I think we might be like 20. But as you can see, that still took almost 100 grand, so you know. And I'm about to lose a whole lot more when that opens up and I get everybody their warrior gauges, etc., etc. So, you know. We're about to be not so, like, stacked on funds in a minute, but, like, you know, for right now, we'll be fine. We'll be good. Wait, hold on. Everybody say hello to Cyril. There he is. Will I talk to him? I gotta head back soon. Yep, please go. And never return. So here's our paralog for Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper! Uh-huh! Enemy level 130? What? 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 I mean, I'll do this in a second. I am gonna take a short break to, I guess take the last dosage of this medicine, and then we'll rock this, and we'll rock this, and we'll call it. But this, it may be more difficult than I had imagined. I don't think we've seen anything go up to 130. And it involves the Gatekeeper, who I have at level, like, 25? Lord. We'll see what we're getting into for this one. But I'll be right back. Okay, well, upon thinking about it, I guess you only get this after you complete 2 paths, so maybe 130 makes sense, but I'm not sure why Gatekeeper would need to be 130. You shoot the breeze with the Gatekeeper who reminisce about the good old days at the Officer Academy. Okay, well, let's just see what this is. What could possibly go wrong?
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report.
I just want to give him a star every time he says that, but I think that might be unfair.
Hey there. Must be hard work just standing here all day, huh?
Screw that. It's my list. I'm giving him a point for it. Every time he says that, better believe I am. Give him another star. Alright.
Oh, not at all. I've been doing it for years now, so I'm very much used to it.
Hey, that's right. You were the gatekeeper back at Garreg Mach, too.
That you were.
Yes, that's where we first met 2 years ago. But so much has happened since then.
Strange times for you, too?
The strangest. When Garreg Mach fell, I honestly had no idea what I would do.
Yeah, he had no gate to keep.
But when I see all of you fighting day in and day out, well, it makes me realize how peaceful my time at the monastery truly was.
You get like a good shot of his face here. Not a shot of his hair, but I guess you get his hair color from the eyebrows.
I guess it was pretty nice, all things considered.
Yep.
I mean, not to say a lot didn't happen during your time there. Oh goodness, no. Students were attacked by bandits and brigands. A missing student was rescued from evildoers. Tomas fled the academy.
Right.
And on top of it all, we had the incident with the mock battle trespasser.
Huh?
You mean the thing I did?
What?
Indeed, it was truly unprecedented. But we all had a good laugh at the end.
Yeah, folks still give me a hard time about that.
Mock battle trespasser?
It was on a day like today, actually. Calm weather, a lazy afternoon.
Oh, everyone's gonna be there throwback stuff, huh?
Can you get off my back for 1 second?
That's kind of neat.
I thought this was a shortcut to the monastery.
I wasn't expecting this, actually.
Well, it's not. It's not even the right direction. We're so far afield, I'll be surprised if we ever see Garreg Mach again.
Wait, I hear voices.
In my
This
head.
must be the right way.
They talk to me. They're actually Arval. They talk to me. They talk to me.
You're not listening to me at all, are you?
No.
Of course I am. But just look through here and... Huh?
They talk to me. Oh. Oh. This is... Is this just a 1v... I guess 3? Oh, no. Pardon me, it looks like it's like a 1v... a bunch at this point. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should have maxed you out. Goodness gracious. Do you have anything in here that might be better? Can we use this? Having Darkspike's team might not be a bad idea, to be honest. I just know it's good in general. Decent weapon durability. These are what abilities you have. That's really good. Kind of. 800 hits. I guess it racks up eventually. I mean, I'm kind of worried about this, but we'll just walk in and see how it goes. Like, for real, why not? Ayla's been the GOAT for a long time.
Strange. Could have sworn I heard someone just now.
I was led to believe she would not be participating today. Perhaps the church granted the lady a special dispensation?
Wait, what's Ferdinand doing here? Oh, right. Today's the mock battle. So I guess this is the battlefield?
I think we actually might be okay. Get out of the way.
I see you have taken the side of the enemy. Very well.
We haven't taken the side of the enemy. We're just taking the side of whoever is in our way. I'm just trying to find. Okay. Ashes appeared too.
As if I did not have my hands full already. But perhaps the enemy of my enemy is a friend.
Yeah, I actually hit my 200, or my 800th hit.
It would be better to take out the stronger one first.
Is Ash here? Sure, maybe we can get him down too.
That was close. I am undone.
Stay away from that. I guess they still do their abilities too, which kind of sucks.
Ferdinand has fallen. Very well. In that case,
Is he in here too? I hate that they just show up some more.
You're strong, but I won't lose like this.
I've got you now.
Lawrence is the one who worries me a little bit, especially if his thing works.
What's going on here?
Yeah, that's why I'm concerned. That's why I was concerned.
Focus on the battle in front of you.
If you guys don't get caught by this, Ashton, and I think he's down. Oh boy. Good for you, I guess.
That's it?
Yeah, right?
Oh, couldn't hurt.
Get out of the way, get out of the way. Lawrence is a big problem. For me specifically.
I must retreat.
The golden deer will not lose, for they
Thank you.
have me. Not quite.
I really gotta focus on Lawrence. Like, I gotta focus on what he's doing too. I gotta, like, juggle him. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way, please, please, please. Oh, thank goodness. Now I have a lot more fighting to do in this map. Good, this is crazy. Oh no, get out of the way, get out of the way. Oh, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Oh, it's not that bad. We're gonna pop this early. We might as well, since it's just us. And I'll have at least one more Lance user, and that's gonna be Dimitri, and he's gonna suck too. We've already burned one of these vulneraries, or concoctions, whatever we have now. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Oh boy. It's a big $2 grand. Good, 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 good. That thing is actually pretty decent. What, is it Manuela's ability? It has helped me on a couple occasions.
Oh, the absurdity of it all.
Whew. Gotta say, didn't love that. Do I have to beat everybody?
I never even got the chance to explain.
That mercenary is not supposed to be here. Or am I misremembering how this works?
Well, it would be a bit boring to call off the battle now.
Yeah,
Why don't we join forces against our new foe?
What?
3 classes against 1 highly skilled mercenary.
What?
I like it.
I don't. Bro. How much time do we have left on this?
This is my fault, but come on.
I know that you can break my shields fast, I guess. Okay, so that is the end of that, which is fine.
I've got you now.
Caspar, is that like half health for you? Not quite.
We'll see who the real mercenary is.
Okay, I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you who the real mercenary is, Leonie.
I've got you now.
Because we still have beef.
This merc is
100%, look at you.
Style. Poise.
If I can keep popping a bunch of these,
I've got you now.
then I think we might be okay. Did I get Caspar in that at all?
I wish I had a captain. Not sure who it would be, though. My
Did I get him?
maybe?
No, he's still around. Tragic.
Lost. I'm not gonna Looks like it's time for me to hit the training grounds.
Ooh, froze me. That's not good. That's also not good.
Is that really all you got?
It is not all that I've got, but it's getting close. Is somebody else here? Oh, Felix is here too? Oh, Lord.
Actually, never mind. I shouldn't get distracted. Show me what you've got.
You gotta go first. I gotta turn around and I gotta deal with Felix wherever he is. Right in front of me, thank goodness. Oh, boy. There we go. He's gotten that. Juggle him, please. Get out of the way, get out of the way. You gotta run. I might want to just get this real quick, yeah. Where is he? Like, I can 1v1 them, but when they start grouping is real bad. And I feel like grouping will only get worse as I go down this map, so I think I might need to just, like, lure people.
Strange fighting technique.
I'm surprised I didn't get anything from Felix. That's crazy. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Still good, still good. Still not the best anymore. Oh, we dodged that. Good job. I was gonna say, his thing is almost broken. There we go. That should be enough for Felix.
And that's all I can manage today. But you'll be mine next time, I swear it.
I really have to look around for the pots on the side. This is kind of tough. This is like actually kind of tough.
It's finally over. Yeah, looks like I spoke too soon.
Third wave, move in.
Definitely give me this. Are they gonna come to me? That is what I want. I want them to come to me. Yeah, you fill up there. I want them in here. Not for now. Oh, the duel?
I'm going in.
I should be able to take him down pretty easily with magic, right? Did I get him? That was crazy. Did I crit or something? I must have crit or something. My gosh. I'm sorry to do. I made you look like chopped liver or something. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna try to keep my awakening bar or whatever it is. Thank you. Did she try and heal herself? I think she might have tried to heal herself. That would have sucked. That's a much better level up.
Look good for me.
Get over here. This is from back when I used to hate you. Great.
I am clearly overmatched.
I was like, nah, y'all have to come to me. Figure this out real quick.
I need you, Ignatz. I can't do this alone.
I've got you now.
I should have waited a couple seconds for Hilda to show back up.
Take you all on.
You need me? I mean, yes. Let's go. It can't be.
Was Hilda not here yet?
I can only do what I can.
For real, for real? She getting her sweet time. Is she just gonna wait right there? Oh, get out of the way, get out of the way. The one thing that I have not seen really is health pots though. And that does worry me a tad. Thank you. Where are you? Here. Thank you. Because we are still good on HP, but like, I'm really more worried about Dimitri than the other two.
Nothing's tougher than a battle-hardened mercenary.
Hilda, why didn't you get caught in that? That's crazy. Okay.
I'm just a defenseless little girl.
My bad, for the most part. You are not. Actually, I take it all back. I know you're not a defenseless little girl. Miss me with that. I think if I come at Dimitri with just 3 of these charged up, I should be okay.
I told you to leave me alone, jerk.
If I can catch them before my... I can.
I've got you now.
I was very determined to catch them before, my thing clicked. These are the last 2 fights, it looks like, before we have to deal with, give me this, the actual leaders. Because we are kind of cooking right now. Monica and Hubert.
Make sure to protect me, Hubert.
I need them... Pardon me, I need them together.
Behind you, so be sure to take cover whenever appropriate.
I feel like that might have interrupted the move too. And that might have only hit Hubert actually. Is he dead? I was gonna say, these guys should have low defense. Oh, where is she?
and proceed to cut us all down like white meat.
Oh yeah, you're a goner.
You will trouble Lady Edelgard no longer.
Nah, in another dimension being Lady Edelgard,
I'll never
we're having a
be
good
able to show
time.
my face around Lady Edelgard again.
Nope, you won't. We're getting some good levels for this. I guess they are very highly above me, at least level-wise. I would love it if they came after me too.
Looks like it's down to us. Shall we?
Yes, let's. It will be good for the three of us to work together.
Indeed. Let's go.
Ooh, they are moving. I probably should have explored a little bit to see if I could uncover any more pots. There's a blue pot over here, so I probably shouldn't beat them
Need
here.
for us to hold back, right, Edelgard?
I've got you now.
Pop them one more time.
I've got you now.
That pot also broke.
Not sure
Give
it
me
will
that.
make a difference, but yes.
I gotta get out of the way of Dimitri. That's the problem. Oh, what do you mean? Pardon me, what do you mean they're fired up? They need to stop doing that.
Serious for a mock battle.
What do you mean he's even more fired up?
Behind you. Hey, it was worth a shot.
Knock it off, Claude.
I gotta get a little bit of separation. I know Dimitri's the slowest one. I think I'm gonna use that to my advantage. As long as I keep backpedaling. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Maybe not. Maybe backpedaling itself is not the only solution I need here. I need to get them all caught in these. What do you mean he's even more fired up? Oh, I'm running out of stuff too.
The stronger the opponent, the better.
Yeah, I'd actually be fine with a weaker one, but you do you.
I'm running out of weapon usages, and that's the bad part here. Dimitri's right there, which also sucks. Gonna fire a shot there. Yo, why is Dimitri the one who is meeting me here? What's wrong with y'all? Yeah, give me that. Give me this too. That's still not quite full. I'm gonna have to fight. I am gonna have to fight. Okay, you met me first, which is fine. That's not the best decision. Get out of the way. Okay, so we are here. There's a purple pot here and a blue pot here. If I can loop them to get this and then this, I think I can win this thing. So I gotta go that way, up the narrow way, and break those two pots. So are there any green pots on here at all? No, I guess not. That's fine. Purple pot should be up the corridor and then I gotta go right. That did buy them a little bit of room, which is not great, but it is what it is. Purple pot should be right here. That is one nice thing that I kind of can just walk into things. Around here is the blue one, and I can go beast mode in a second, which is great. Did you not pick it up? Girl, we don't have time for that. I was gonna say, they are right around our shins.
I'm not gonna die here.
Oh, you're about to die, you're about to die. I hate to do this early, but go for it. I cannot get them all three together. I need at least one of them to perish. Oh, they're not even close, but I still have another one. And I unfortunately only have one more concoction. So here's the thing, I need them all together again. I do have more purple things down there. I need all three of them. So I need them to like recongregate. I guess I can take a couple of quick shots at Claude, just pop shot him. And then do that.
I'll take you
just like I thought. I'm no match
Is he
for
gone?
you in straight up combat.
He's not gone. Stop saying that if you're not actually dead, man.
I've got you now.
Because I think I can get Edelgard. Back up, back up. He dodged out of the way of that? He's a beast. I gotta get out of the way of that. There's another purple here. I just gotta run around and pop shot him. The three of them together are awful. Tremendously terrifying. He's not a part of that. Oh, I'm about to die, I'm about to die, I'm about to die, I'm about to die, please. Oh, we gotta leave, we gotta leave, we gotta leave now.
Is another story.
It's not like you to despair. We need all of us at our best if we're to emerge victorious.
I would like for you all to be at your worst, not for nothing.
Nothing back.
Claude, this is mostly for you. So that basically did like no damage to them. I gotta end up trying to go beast mode again. But I have no like vulneries, so this is like a get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way.
This is just the beginning.
This should catch all three of you.
I've got you now.
That honestly might be enough to get Claude, if we're lucky. I'm so close to cracking. Oh gosh. So I need to go down here. There's a blue here, there's a couple purples here. And I'll need them because my only hope right now seems to be purples because I'm fresh out of vulneraries. Purples and like decent incidental like, wow, that was a really good dodge of me. Okay, get out of the way of that, good job. Well, I don't know how you didn't get caught in that, but you know, it is what it is. Now we keep running. Because we are approaching the purple, so we don't have to be too lenient with our actual weapon usage right now. There we go.
It's been a long time since I've had such a thrilling battle.
That's not thrilling for me. I'm scared for my life. I need to go in here and whip. So this way... I just don't want to get cornered. Do you feel? Okay, there's our first of the purples. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Yeah, he's doing that attack. Oh, get out of the way, get out of the way. He's about to do something. Edelgard's right there, too. They're all right here. I think I might have dodged that by doing this. And they're all caught in that. I think that actually did get Claude. Yes, it did. So we're down to 2.
That's it for the golden deer.
Yeah, okay, look. I know this seems like the coward strategy, but this is the strategy I have to use. Because they are right behind me, aren't they? Are they? There's Edelgard. Where's Dimitri? Am I... Oh, this is bad. I gotta juke him. Right? Yeah, I went into an enclosure. Why did I do that? Dimitri's also very low, so I should be able to get him next. And he's the one that I need to get next because he's not the one that I can, like, take out super duper easy. Because I'm at a weapon type disadvantage. But as long as they're close together... Uh-oh. Oh, did you see that dodge? Get out of the way. I need you to get out of the way. Oh, that dodge. Y'all, look. Your boy, the crispest 2 dodges of a lifetime. Because the unfortunate truth is I am going to have to use... Oh, woo! Use this. That did break one of her shields. That's good. Get out of the way, get out of the way, please. Oh, he got out of the way of that? That's crazy. Is this a... No, we're good here. I'm gonna have to loop. Come on. Dimitri's almost gone, which is nice. Uh-oh. Huh. I was gonna say, I need a couple more hits and I'll be able to get myself an A attack. Dimitri, I need you to hurry up. So I have an A attack now. Good.
I've got you now.
Okay, now I need to loop back around where they came from, because I need some more purples. I gotta go down into there, down into... So it's only in... Remaining purples are only in their 3 encampments, which sucks. But I got good speed on them, so I should be able to get there pretty easily. This is the first time I've had to, like, really strategize in this game. Okay, so this is here. They're about to see me in a second. It's just unfazed. I hate that. I need them closer together. Because Manuela's power is ready. I need them both in the circle. Edelgard, I need this to slow you down a little bit.
I'll take you all on.
There we go. Because we gotta get looping.
Out of the way.
Get out, get out, get out, get out. I was gonna say, now that it's just 2 of them, it's not nearly as bad, but Dimitri's still the trouble child here. I need you to get out of the way.
Realize the extent of your power.
Ooh, you're too close, you were too close, you were too close, you're too close. And I don't think either of you got caught in that, but Dimitri might be goner now. Come on. Yeah, he's gone. So we just gotta focus on Edelgard. And she should be the easier fight. Because she's got the weapon disadvantage.
The Blue Lions are defeated. Well done.
She dodged that? Okay, yeah, we are recording again. Good. I took a nose blow break. Oh, that's bad, that's bad, that's too close, that's too close. Ugh. You need her to charge for a move, so I can avoid it. Thank you. Oh, out of the way. Because I should be able to wear her down relatively easily. Not relatively easily, but like, you know, I should just be able to do it.
I'm not gonna die here.
Out of the way. Looping 1 of them, not bad. Looping 3 of them, so bad. And I'll be real. Can you imagine if this was on a timer? That would suck. Get out of the way. Oh my gosh. Whew. Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. We don't have room to take a whole bunch of damage. Manuela's, thank you. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Ooh, hit this. This probably won't be matched, but it'll be close.
I've got you now.
We're at the point where we are very close to breaking that shield. I don't even think I want to hit, like, combos that take too long, because I might get caught in her damage loop, so I might just do regular normal attacks until her shield's broken. Little pressed flames, there she is, okay. Couple of those, couple of those. I think we're free to toss one of these real quick, she just missed her combo. Toss one of these too, although she did just, yeah, there we go. Yeah, we can't break that shield for anything, but I guess she's a super armored unit.
I'm not gonna die here.
That's the rough part here. And you would think that she would be weak to magic. Oh, I'm all out of stuff. I guess I could loop and just grab this and grab this. That would make it a little bit easier for me. What happened? Where'd my HP go? I'm burning. Oh gosh, that's so bad. How do I stop myself from burning? Oh, if I lose this to burning? Yo, I would be furious. I'm not burning anymore, right? Certainly. Yeah, I'm not. Y'all, if I lose this to burning, I swear to you, this might have to be it.
I've got you now.
That's not it? Oh, honey. Because I'm one shot right now. That's not ready either. Oh boy, I can't take another hit. I need you out of the way.
Must admit defeat.
Boy. They made it rough, but we sure made it. My gosh.
A sight to behold.
Is it really okay that I won? I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for this later.
Yo, I can't believe this. This was hard. That's fine, I'll take a B. That was tough. The three of them together, really hard. If you keep like all the other people separated, it's not that bad. Those three together, tough.
Hey, a new power.
Sword dance, okay. That was tough. Huh. Okay, well, let's see the end of this. See if anybody claims some good noodle stars.
I hate to say it, but you really showed us what's what out there.
I was this close, you guys.
I wasn't certain what would happen when you arrived, but you gave us as much as we could handle. It proved to be a fine test for us all.
Still, 3 houses laid to waste single-handedly.
Yep.
I hope word of this doesn't get out, or we'll never be able to show our faces again.
You know, maybe I'll tell everybody. That would be really funny, wouldn't it?
You seem terribly powerful for a simple mercenary. Is there more to you than meets the eye?
Probably so, but I don't know about it.
Not that I know of. I'm just your run-of-the-mill sellsword. But I've been swinging a sword for as long as I can remember, so I guess I've got a trick or 3 up my sleeve that you weren't ready for. Honestly, it would have been kind of sad if I couldn't hold my own against a couple of academy kids.
We are not some amateurs fresh from the classroom. All 3 of us have experienced the horrors of live combat, yet you still outclassed us.
Yeah, I guess at this point, you had already become the boar. Edelgard's already been through so much, and Claude, I guess, has been through a lot of, stuff at Foldin's throat, Foldin's locket.
So please, do not downplay your skills. It only adds to our embarrassment.
Fair enough, huh?
Yeah, it's sort of shocking that the 3 of us together couldn't put up more of a fight.
No, y'all put up a spectacular fight. I was this close to dying.
Chemistry. There might come a time when we're forced to band together in a real battle after all.
Perish the thought.
You say that like you know something we don't. What could the Empire, Kingdom, and Alliance do together? Take on Almyra's main force, perhaps?
It's purely hypothetical, I promise. Still, what's wrong with the idea? Don't you have any interest in fostering friendship between our regions?
I didn't say I was opposed to the idea.
Nor I. In truth, it would be good for us to be able to work together effectively.
You all seem to be friendly.
You folks seem to get along pretty well.
And we'll see how you behave a couple years from now.
I think Fodlan's got peaceful days ahead with the 3 of you in charge.
Ooh, maybe Ayla's the greatest jinx of all time.
Of course, that means less work for me, which I'm not completely wild about.
Oh, I'm confident there will still be a need for mercenaries during such tranquil times.
Well, I'm gonna keep my sunny disposition and assume we'll all end up the best of friends.
Yikes.
Speaking of, I think this is the perfect opportunity for a little celebration.
Okay, a little party.
Let's all sit down for a meal together without any of that messy house or allegiance stuff to complicate it.
That's a fine idea. In fact, I think we should come together in that fashion on a more consistent basis. I'm sure the monastery staff wouldn't mind, so long as our fate doesn't get too out of hand.
I can get behind that idea.
Okay.
But before we depart, there is one other matter that needs to be settled.
You don't speak a word of this to
I
anyone.
imagine people will be asking you for an explanation of what happened here today. I think we should come up with a cover story.
Fair enough.
Now this will be a true test for our fledgling alliance.
Hopefully we'll be more coordinated than we were in the battle against our friend here.
My, this is fascinating. All three of them seem to have their own little secrets tucked away beneath their amicable dispositions.
Oh, they for sure do. 1,000,000%. Almiron, the boar, the test subject.
But they're right about one thing. If they can remain on friendly terms, peace is all but assured.
Wow, if. It's a big ol' if. Look at us now. I enjoyed that. To some degree, I enjoyed that a lot. If every map was like that, I think I would hate it. Because it would just be me stalling. But I did enjoy that. Proved to me how effective that burn can be, because man, did it hurt. I'm going to take a brief, and when I mean brief, I mean very brief break, and we will be back with the chapter. So, for you guys, I'll be right back in just a second. For me, it'll probably be about 2 or 3 hours, but I'll be right back. I mean, at this point, without further ado, let's knock out this chapter. Alright. Whoops. Battle of Magdred. Lord Lenato was raised an army. I think we fought something like this in the past. With I know we fought like things in the fog. I'm not sure if I remember it being an actual map. We'll see. A little skirmish in the fog. I'm still kind of reeling over the that paralogue.
After the last 2 years
Kinda
with
wild,
Dimitri, I thought we'd seen every battlefield there is to see in Fargus. But Magdred Way, huh? This one's new.
Magdred Way.
A little foggy, don't you think? I might even hazard to call it a lot foggy.
Arval scared of fog confirmed.
You've never fought in conditions like these, so you do well to keep what wits you have about you. If you're not careful in this fog, you could find yourself walking straight off a cliff. Horrible way to go, if you ask me.
That's fair, but she can bring me back.
Come on, you're not my mom. I can handle myself.
Wow, look who woke up on the confidence side of the bed. If that's how you feel, maybe you don't even need my help anymore.
Hold on, partner in destiny.
Come on, it was a joke. Don't be so sensitive. You know I appreciate you.
That's right.
Fine. But in case you forgot, if you die, I go with you. Our fates are intertwined.
Yeah, but don't you also just go to a new host body or something?
So no doing anything too reckless out there. You understand?
At least that would be my
Come
guess.
on. Let's go.
For some reason, I think of Arval as like the Avatar, which is wrong, but you know. Oh, Dorothea's on this map. I prefer that one. We have to get the wheel. Completely forgot. Well, didn't completely forget, but I'm about to show you guys. Why is it cut off like that? Oh, it's because I'm scrolled down. There we go. Cut that bad boy. So, we gotta pick 3 characters from the wheel. Give me some people I've been using. Give me... Okay, well, Happy's gonna be over-leveled, but that's fine. That's okay. So we'll have Happy. Flayn. Happy, did I get you a sword class? We'll see in a second. And hopefully we get a little bit of a variety. Come on. I'll take like an Ash or a Seteth. I'll take a Seteth. I'd say his name and he appears. I believe in Seteth. Apparently they love him in London, Paris, and Tokyo. Good for him. Let's do it then. So, the Wonder Twins and Happy. So, Happy is probably, they're all probably at the bottom for real, Yep, well. The 3 at the bottom. You. Seteth. And you grab Happy.
Who, me?
Yeah, Happy's super
Fine.
over-leveled.
What's the plan?
That's fine. Want to make sure we bring Ash, and I want to make sure we bring Dimitri too.
You can leave this to me.
I don't need you, but I do want to do.
I will do what I must.
I might pair Flame and Ash up. I think that's fine for the most part. Let's rock it. I'm not really too concerned about these early maps. Famous last words. Let's fight.
There's no telling where our enemies might be lurking in this fog. Be at the ready for potential ambushes.
In any case, we lack the luxury of waiting for it to clear. Lonato must be found and put to the sword as soon as possible. We will begin by advancing our front line. All forces, prepare to march.
Okay, so
I'll do my best.
y'all hang out.
I will give it my all.
And I guess you can come in here.
Let us move out.
Shall we?
You can come this way with
We will proceed as
Dimitri,
planned.
I
will
guess.
move to assist.
Let's begin.
You can hang with me.
I will be your shield.
And
I'll do what I can.
Sure.
I'm here to help.
Sure. What's is going that way? I mean, I could just potentially still just
No
be
backing
here.
down. Not even against the king himself. We fight for Lord Lonato.
Y'all
I
cool
can
in here?
barely see my hand in front of my face. Hey, didn't we bring torches?
Alright, great. You guys do your thing.
Phew, I can see way better now. This will make moving around a lot easier too.
Most of us looking around saying, but I don't think I took that other new thing, to be honest. Hey, where are you? Why are y'all not over here?
Shall we? We must press onward.
I will give it my. I shall do my part.
If you guys go over here, go do your jobs. It's
Let's get it.
probably because they can't see, and I understand.
We shall.
Alright, you can see now. Okay, you are attacking him. Y'all are attacking him. I actually can't get in. I do wonder if I like it. Try the draw the early play. Can I early attack him? No, it doesn't look like it. Tragic. Let me take over them then. Okay, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that flurry, not for nothing. You.
Oh, my turn.
It's not personal.
Oh, you're almost done. What does your thing do?
It's a bloodbath. We were set out here like lambs to the slaughter.
This is almost too easy. Press our advantage.
I don't want to press it yet. How are y'all doing over here? Oh, pardon me. You're almost done.
You leave me no choice.
Well, that was a misclick. I definitely didn't want to do that. This guy was already pretty much a goner. Sent him to the goddess.
Everyone,
Whoops a
fall
daisy.
back. We need to regroup.
Yeah, y'all go ahead and fall back, huh?
All is proceeding apace, but don't let
Give me
up.
that money.
And keep an eye out for ambushes.
No, not Nightwing.
Time to get to work.
Oh boy. Alright, well,
Not a problem.
I guess you'll be doing that. Well, they hold him back. Go ahead. Is that one of our friends? Yeah, it is. Oh, that's Sylvain's brother.
Looks like I'm late. Guess I'll get working on my orders.
Right?
Is that Miklon from House Gotham?
Didn't he go a little crazy?
So, my brother
In the other games?
Looks like His Majesty really pulled out all the stops.
Here.
I'll stop the enemy dead in their tracks. You lot use your brains and figure out how we win this thing. Come on.
Someone must be giving these mercenaries their orders. We're going to find them. Miklon can handle things on his own.
Are you sure? None of these areas are open yet, so...
Witness my true power!
I didn't expect they'd have reinforcements, but it doesn't change much. We know what we have to do. Now all that's...
Oh, they're open now.
Not a problem. Move out!
Shall we? I must succeed.
Here goes.
Yeah, I got it.
I will give it my all. Let us move out.
left is to do it.
I'm just gonna turn
Are you
around this way.
seriously going to sit back and let someone else handle the Ashen Demon for you?
I did. I did.
I
Pardon
may
me.
be new to Gerald's band, but my only hope is that I don't get you all killed. That funeral would truly be a grave affair.
I guess we'll attack here. Couldn't hurt. Enough of this foolishness.
Are you leaving? Okay, great.
Not a problem. Move out.
He's not in here, so I mean,
Shall we? I must
you
succeed.
go here.
I will give it my all. Let us move out.
You go here. I kind of assume he's in one of these two. Yeah, I'm keeping it a buck. Huh?
They were a formidable opponent.
I figured he'd want to stay close to his kid.
Finish
No?
them here. But greed in battle will only end in tragedy.
Well, where is it?
It was only a matter of time till they found us. Let's give them a nice, warm welcome. So, they beat the kid.
Oh, they're over there.
Not a problem. I've got this.
You're there with him? We'll be alright.
My turn.
These kingdom folks are tougher than I thought.
They're tough. These are no ordinary mercs.
Come then, let us fight with honor.
I gotta peek at what her thing does.
They are relying on me.
This stronghold will fall.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute, she kind of cooking though.
They are relying on me.
She is kind of cooking. Oh, hold on a minute. I think if I invested a little bit more in her, I think she'd really be cooking actually.
Are you prepared?
These years are starting to catch up to me.
They are relying on me.
They are relying on you.
Are you prepared? They are relying on me.
She might need some assistance over here. Maybe she shouldn't be soloing Captain Gerald the Blade Breaker. But I mean, she doesn't have a blade, so you know, she'll be alright.
They are relying on me.
She is kind of cooking.
You leave me no
Sure,
choice.
go for it.
I must do this.
Gimme. Bye, Gerald.
This job's not worth dying over.
My
Fall
turn.
back.
My duty calls. No escape! Your defeat is nigh.
I guess I put him over at a weapon disadvantage. Maybe that wasn't the best idea for him.
I remain vigilant.
No! Captain Gerald! I'd best hold back myself.
Lament your
No.
weakness.
Boo. Well, whatever.
So the mercenaries have fled. Very well.
Oh, maybe he's over
Not a
here.
problem. Move out.
I suppose that would make sense. Are y'all hanging tough? Yeah, looks like it. I mean, I guess y'all can. Oops. You two can come over here.
I'll do what I can.
Here goes.
Yikes.
Send in the auxiliary.
I will do my best.
Take a breather.
Not the auxiliaries.
Glad those mercs are gone, but this fog is still as thick as ever.
It's likely that sorcery is to blame for the predicament we find ourselves in.
Then we'll just have to cut those mages down. If they're the ones invoking this fog, defeating them should dispel it.
So I gotta find the right guy.
Not a
Okay.
problem. I've got this.
You.
Here goes.
Yeah, I got it.
Now you go here.
Shall we? I must
You
succeed.
can fight that guy, and I guess you can come down and
Give
hit
it
this
my
guy.
all.
Well, nobody needs to fight him. There's just 3 places. Y'all two fight him.
I shall do my part.
I guess that's fine. Oh, there's another soldier down there. Oh, I found him now. Alright, well, this is about to be quick. I didn't want to be the one to find him, but I mean, like, since we're here. Cool. If y'all could still get that guy. Or, I mean, I guess.
I'll do my best.
I'll wait for the fog to clear.
Falls to you, Lord Lenato.
The fog is lifting. We did it.
Great. Now you
I'll do my best.
open this.
Let's move.
I'll wait to find what's his face. He's not fighting anymore. He'll be
Time
fine.
for subterfuge has passed. We shall meet now in honest combat.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. It's not gonna be honest for real. I might let. I'll wait for Ash to go and do his thing. Then I'm gonna send you
Shall we?
and Ash up there. I can't get to him yet.
I
What else? What else?
Victory will be ours, Lenato. Come,
Probably
everyone.
Dorothea.
We will overwhelm our foes.
I mean, I would guess it's Dorothea. I think we just have to get here. I mean, sure.
I will give it my all. Let us move out.
You go there.
Here goes.
Let's get a
You go
move on.
there.
I'll do my best.
Pardon me. You
Let's move.
pop up over here. I think we're good to go, except for you two.
Shall we?
I guess y'all come over here. Y'all will be there
Must
quick.
press onward.
Dude's taking a sweet time. Gimme. There she is. Hey girl, how you doing? I missed you. Please ignore rather my voice falling apart.
With the Empire. We can't exactly leave our new friend to die, can we?
You can. You could.
No, not now. Lonato is but one step away.
If we can just try to reason with Dorothea, though, we might be able to settle things peacefully.
The might of Adrestia is on our side.
Yes, sir.
Yes, with our combined forces.
We'll get sad, Dorothea. Uh-oh.
Here goes.
Where's the messenger? Here? Where did he appear? I'll just wait. There he is.
Here goes.
Happy you go to him.
Messengers! We need to stop them before they call for backup.
Alright, great. Parachute. It is free now, it feels like. Oh, you got done after the first hit? Oh, I'm sorry, do you? I should give you a star just for that.
Is this the end? No, I can keep fighting.
You'll fight with us or perish, huh?
Please, I don't want to see you die for nothing.
I can't say I want that either. All right, you win.
Okay, where's the guy here?
Yeah, all right.
I mean, you have.
This is what you
means to show.
Why is Happy still at one of these things? I figured she had 3.
I shall rebuke him to my final breath.
Well, whatever.
Fling up.
I guess y'all can vibe over there.
Open the gates.
Oh, my turn.
Yeah, everybody just head in.
I shall do
I think we got it
my part.
covered.
Lonato, it's time to settle this.
I have burned far too many bridges to turn back now.
I don't think you have.
And not a moment too soon.
Everybody else want to get their lines in real quick?
You must reconsider, Your Majesty.
There we
The
go.
Central Church's blessing is not but a poisoned chalice.
Forgive me, Lonato, but I must grasp it all the same. This is the brightest future I can give my people.
Ash, you're in here too. Talk.
Step aside, Ash. I have a duty I must uphold.
As do I. The duty of a knight to his kingdom. I'd never betray that.
At least not on this route.
It's not over.
My turn.
I mean, we could do this quick.
I will see Kristoff a bit. Even.
Ooh, I was gonna switch to Ash after this move, but I will not have that opportunity.
Forgive your fool of a father, Kristoff. For he is soon to join you.
Right, his father that was, I'm sorry, his son that was Yoinky Sploinky. Yoinky Sploinky is not the word that I wanted to use, but here we are. Ash, stop being so depressed.
Fine effort, everyone. Especially considering
It's supposed to be your happy route. I do think Ash might deserve a good noodle star, just for saying he would never betray his duty as a knight. That's pretty good noodle worthy. And by that regard, I'll probably give one to Dimitri as well. Bump them both up to 2. I think they earned it for their little post-battle dialogue.
Well, well, doesn't someone sound disappointed? And what's with that look?
I don't know. We completed our mission and all, but it still feels like we lost somehow.
I think we won.
Sure, we stopped Lonato, and we put Geralt and his mercenaries to rout, but not before they dragged us through one of the toughest fights we've experienced.
It wasn't that bad.
And most of all, I failed to take down the Ashen Demon.
You did.
If that's not a loss. I don't know what is.
Wrong. You were hired to do a job, and you did it.
Correct. Even though you egged us to go and fight the Ashen Demon when it was not our job to do so.
And in the process, you've received a valuable reminder about the unique danger the Ashen Demon poses.
I'll try to deny it.
Unique danger? Not sure I'd go that far.
Then how far would you go, hmm? If a mercenary who can turn the tide of battle in the blink of an eye isn't a singular threat, then who is? No matter what you think, they'll surely continue to stand in our way. Do try to dig a little deeper next time you square off.
Dang.
Yeah, you're probably right. Thanks for the chat.
By the by, have you seen our valiant leader? I wonder where he's scampered off to.
No Felix or the others in sight either. Maybe they're having a meeting or something.
Sounds like you should try to track them down then. Though, on second thought, it may not be any of your business.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're not a leader here. I did get some tea. I'm gonna go look for him.
Probably shouldn't be sticking my nose into their private matters. But I am pretty curious. Let's go.
I wonder if you get this information. Enemies defeated, of course it is. Whatever. Halo certainly was MVP. Very nice, very good. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Alright, Dorothy, I gotta add her to the list. And to the wheel. I was gonna say, everybody that we're getting, I guess, is gonna be high level.
You did well, Miklana.
Which is kind of wild.
I will remember the deeds you've performed here today.
You know as well as I that I only did it for the money. Your money.
Dang. That scar is intense.
The man from before.
I don't mean to question you, but why exactly are you eavesdropping on them?
Good question.
It looks like they're having an argument. Butting in now would just make things worse.
What are you playing at, Boar? This washed-up bandit doesn't deserve to look at our army. Let alone be a commander in it.
It's a decision I made in collaboration with the Margrave. 2 years ago, after I ascended the throne.
Double dang. Is he gonna just be on our route?
I ordered Gustav to capture him, made him swear his allegiance to the royal family, and gave him a unit of soldiers to command.
Wow.
Spare me the details of how you did it. What I want to know is why.
My army was lacking leaders. We needed capable fighters to fill in the gaps.
And he was here.
As for Miklana here, the Margrave himself has instructed him in all manner of military tactics. I've seen his prowess with my own 2 eyes.
Fair. Felix still doesn't like that. I agree, though.
In the centuries since the time of King Lug, crests and relics have kept Fargus safe. We've come to depend on that power to protect us from outside attacks, and grown all too complacent in its wake. Naturally, we will take full advantage of our heroes' relics in the battles ahead with Adrestia.
Fair enough.
But we cannot protect our home with relics alone. If all who could wield them fell, so too would we. The blood of the heroes is thinner now than ever before. We need men like him among our ranks.
That's a good point.
I don't doubt the truth of your words, but that's not the issue here.
Felix is like, that's fine. I just hate this guy.
Do you really think it appropriate to trust a man barely removed from his life as a brigand with the responsibility of command?
Well, we're barely removed from our life as a mercenary.
Everyone's heard the stories of the elder Gautier brother. How he resorted to banditry and plunder. Do you not think our soldiers would object to being led by a man with such history?
Command, huh? It's got a nice ring to it. But you should know, I'm just a prisoner. My attendants, my aides, my best men, all stooges for the royal family. Breathing down my neck every waking moment. All the sleeping moments, too.
All the sleeping moments, too, is kind of a goated line.
No wise remarks, Sylvain? You're standing there mute, as if this has nothing to do with you.
I was one of the first His Majesty consulted with. There's nothing I could say that I haven't already. I'm sure you can't stand the sight of me, Miklon. But let's see if we can't get along, okay?
We won't. Yep, that's a we won't.
Anyway, now that we're all caught up, I'll await your next orders, Your Majesty, sir.
Huh. That's a little twisted.
Any means necessary?
Correct.
I won't defend it. Though I do see use in such a man. What he did in his time as a bandit was monstrous, I admit that. and I deserve no small amount of judgment for giving him command in spite of it. But I can't help but wonder. Perhaps his life could have been dramatically different had he only possessed a crest.
Yeah.
Same as the uncle I murdered.
Yeah.
I understand your reasoning, Your Majesty. Yet he's hurt so many people.
And I see how that resonated with Sylvain too.
What's done is done. Stolen goods may be returned, but stolen lives cannot. If the man is unwilling to atone for his wrongdoings, then he will pay for it with his head. If he does wish to repent, however, then what better way to do so than by risking his life on behalf of our people? If any among us still can't forgive him, by all means, take up your arms and enact vengeance.
Dang.
I get what you're trying
Vengeance
to do,
Day.
but you still should have talked to us first.
That's also true.
This isn't about who shoulders what blame. It's a matter of letting us know what you're thinking.
You're right, Felix. My apologies.
He should be more open. This is a discussion that we've had with all of the leaders.
Now then, we march on Aryan Road as planned.
That's correct. We're going there next.
Military might crippled. Seizing the fortress should be a somewhat simpler matter.
The Silver Maiden. Can we really take it?
Did we do the Silver Maiden on all 3 routes?
You saw how many troops they've already lost. Just plain math will tell you there can't be that many of them left back at the fortress.
Maybe.
At least I sure hope not.
And I am sure Houses Karen and Geraint would be willing to lend us a few squadrons in return for the aid we provided them.
Fair.
Agreed.
We're playing politics.
And their militaries are both formidable indeed. I'll have to factor their support into our strategies moving forward. And what of you, Ash? Will you be joining the fight at Aryan Road?
Yes, I will. Though I do appreciate the concern, Your Majesty.
Poor Ash.
As long as you're sure you can handle it. Do not hesitate to retreat if it becomes too much for you.
Yep.
House Rose forces aside. We now have the added threat of Gerald and his mercenary band to contend with. The very same mercenary band you had been looking for, is it not?
Yep.
One of them in particular, a warrior known as the Ashen Demon, felled my entire company back before I met you. Not sure I'm looking for revenge exactly, but I do want to surpass them, no matter what it takes.
Okay.
I see. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Yeah. I was gonna say you don't share
I
that.
wasn't really trying to hide it or anything. Just never came up, I guess.
I believe I understand. Overcoming Gerald and his mercenaries is what drives you in life.
Yeah, you could say that. It's the closest thing to a goal I have, for sure.
Not your goals, Dimitri. Surpassing the Ashen Demon. That's what she cares about. Nothing else, huh?
In any case, those people cannot be taken lightly. I'd like to avoid crossing blades with them as much as we can, though we'll likely encounter them sooner rather than later. Imperial forces are still encamped in the former Arendelle territory, after all.
Right. We'd better be ready for anything.
For any ring? Thank you. Conspiracy
Azure
in the
Gleam.
air.
Conspiracy in the air.
Not love in the air, conspiracy.
Having laid Lonato low, the kingdom's army proceeds south. Count Rowe, who had prior declared fealty to the Empire, surrenders, and Aryan Road falls back into kingdom hands. With its foothold in the west lost, the Empire amasses troops in the former Arendelle territory to the south, prompting the army of Fargus to strike before Adrestia can regain its footing.
This does feel different. In the sense that,
It's nice Aryan Road fell with little more than a hand wave, but it's hardly comfortable knowing the enemy is still on our doorstep.
I was gonna say, it's interesting because this time it seems like the kingdom is always winning because we're playing as the kingdom. Not the case before. They were struggling in the other 2 rounds.
Comfortable or no, we must take what few chances we do have to rest. Battle will be upon us again before we know it.
Not to mention the fortress is still a target. I mean, who wouldn't want their very own impregnable stronghold?
Fair enough.
Our spies report that the enemy plans to mount such an attack from Arendelle land.
Arendelle, huh? It's been 2 years since the territory came under the Emperor's control. The wind carries rumors that Edelgard has been keeping Lord Arendelle imprisoned in his home since then.
We don't want to free him.
If it's true, I'll... No.
I'll slaughter him and smile about it.
Were the enemy to strike and the fortress city to somehow fall, our path forward in this war would grow exceedingly perilous.
The West doesn't face the kind of constant threats we do, so there aren't as many strongholds here as in the North, right?
Basically. Though my uncle did say that started to change at least a tiny bit in the past couple of years.
Okay.
In other words, the entire western region of the kingdom is likely to fall into enemy hands if we retreat from Aryan Road now.
Correct.
Indeed. Which is exactly why we must take the offensive and restrain this Imperial snake before it can sink its fangs into us.
Hey, it'll be nice to strike first for once.
That's fair.
It feels like we've been on the back foot for a while now.
Right you are. And remaining on perpetual defense would only lead to more meaningless, preventable deaths.
We'll stay calm.
Whatever we decide to do, we need to stay on guard. Geralt and his mercenaries could be around any corner.
Yes.
Nobody likes that?
We might have another fateful duel with the Ashen Demon.
Usually somebody likes that.
Your Majesty, I bear terrible news.
Oh, here it goes.
Calm yourself. What is it?
The convoy escorting Count Rowe to the capital has been attacked by an unknown assailant. They've sustained heavy losses, and it seems Count Rowe has gone missing amid the chaos.
Y'all sucker.
I see. And these assailants, we know nothing about them?
Very little, Your Majesty. The survivors claim to have been attacked by numerous mages.
Sounds like some Slitherers to me.
No.
What's wrong? Do you know who it is?
You saw the court mage Cornelia during our battle at Ferdiad, yes?
Correct.
Well, she disappeared almost immediately after. It's likely she has been burrowed away in western Fargus ever since.
You're telling me that she's still around and hot, but around?
Leads me to wonder if this attack wasn't her handiwork somehow. It's merely a feeling, though.
He's got a feeling.
I'd like to look into it further, if possible. Something tells me the Imperial soldiers won't wait around patiently while we go off hunting for clues.
Fair?
Perhaps you should send a separate unit to investigate, while we attend to the Empire.
Yes, that would be prudent for now.
Ooh.
We cannot afford to lower our guard for even a moment.
Do you think we actually send, like, a small portion of our army that way? That'd be kind of neat. It's a little change in the landscape, you know? Or maybe not. Maybe things stay the same. The more things seem to change, the more they stay the same, or something like that.
Hey there.
Yeah, I know. Have I heard? Research tactics. Now I'm leaving. Oh wait, no, this is exactly what I wanted. Right? Yes. Yes, yeah. My favorite guy, tactics instructor, my dude.
My instruction comes at a high price.
Alright, well, as you can see, I'm about to wrap up everybody here. 1,000,000%. Everybody's about to get goated. Starting with my boy. Which means we're about to be dead poor.
I didn't know I could do that. It's how you use a power. I didn't know I could do that.
And I gotta do that for how many people? Don't have to do it for you or you, although we could do some of that. Yeah, we're about to be flat broke, but it'll be fine. That's all we got, though. As I said, next episode we'll update the Good Noodle board. We'll see you right at the start, and until then, I'm taking off. Toodaloo Flight Crew. I'm gonna go blow my nose. Thanks for watching.